As we continue our exploration of the fear of insignificance, we now turn to its profound impact on the workplace. From recruitment to leadership, this fear drives behaviors that permeate every level of an organization, shaping not just careers, but lives. It's a hidden force contributing to the mental health crisis we see today. In recruitment, the fear of insignificance manifests as a preference for candidates who reflect the insecurities of those in power. Managers often prioritize hiring individuals who bolster their sense of importance, those who agree with them, flatter them, or pose no threat to their status. This is often disguised under the guise of fitting the company's culture and values, but in reality, it's about maintaining control and avoiding challenges to their authority. This behavior creates a toxic culture where true competence is sidelined. Talented employees who could bring real value to the organization are often ignored or even punished, while those who excel at office politics, playing to the insecurities of their superiors, are rewarded. The result is an environment where innovation is stifled, mediocrity is promoted, and stress levels rise. The fear of insignificance manifests differently in men and women. In men, it often drives an aggressive approach to leadership, a need to dominate conversations, make unilateral decisions, and refuse vulnerability. This creates a hostile work environment where collaboration is seen as weakness. For women, this fear can lead to conformity and self-censorship. They may downplay their achievements, avoid taking risks, or remain silent to avoid being seen as challenging the status quo. This not only limits their career growth, but also deprives the organization of their valuable contributions. At the executive level, the fear of insignificance can lead to decisions that prioritize short-term gains and personal legacy over the company's long-term health. CEOs may resist innovation or refuse to delegate, fearing that doing so would diminish their importance. This can cripple an organization, leading to poor morale, high turnover, and ultimately a decline in overall performance. These dysfunctional behaviors don't just stay within the walls of the workplace. The stress and anxiety they generate lead employees to adopt maladaptive coping strategies, overeating, smoking, drinking, or even substance abuse. These are not just unhealthy habits, they are survival mechanisms in a world where the fight for significance never ends. And the impact doesn't stop at the office. The stress from this constant struggle for significance spills over into personal lives, affecting relationships, mental health, and family dynamics. The cycle of stress and conflict becomes a never-ending loop, perpetuating the very fears that started it. This fear of insignificance, deeply ingrained and often unconscious, is a root cause of the mental health crisis facing our world today. It fuels a workplace culture that values appearance over substance, control over collaboration, and short-term wins over long-term well-being. But there is a way out. By acknowledging and addressing these fears, organizations can transform their culture. The Competent Self-CWS 12-week program offers the tools to heal past wounds, foster self-awareness, and build emotional intelligence. It supports individuals in becoming their best selves, leaders who inspire, employees who innovate, and organizations that thrive. The fear of insignificance doesn't have to define your workplace or your life. By breaking free from its grip, you can create a culture of true significance, where every individual is valued for their unique contributions, and where the fight for survival is replaced by a shared journey of growth and purpose.